Hey guys, if you are looking for a family-friendly, healthy treat for this summer, then you are going to absolutely love today's recipe. It is a granita. It's basically an Italian ice and is going to be a super tasty, delicious lemon blue raspberry flavor. So you are in for a treat. Let's get started. All right, you guys, so what we need here are 2 lemons. That's what I'm going to be using. It's just me and my husband, so we don't need too big of a recipe, but you could adjust it as you go. I'm also going to be using just 1 container of raspberries, 1 container of blueberries. I have a zester. You can also use a knife if you don't have a zester, and I'll show you how to do that. I have a knife, nice and sharp. And then for the tray, I have one of these disposable ones that come with a lid. I have a very small freezer and spilling is very likely to happen in the beginning stages. And so with that, that's why I have that. But if you have a big freezer and you can put like a brownie tray or like a cake tray, you can use that. And then lastly, I have a pan, or you can use a pot, whatever you want to use. So the pot is what we're going to use first. We're first going to take our blueberries and raspberries and we're going to chop them up into maybe halves and quarters. And I'm going to bring you in nice and close so you can see that part.
All right, you guys, so as you can see here, I'm tucking my fingers as I chop so that I avoid any kind of nicks or cuts so they don't ruin the berries. Also, you can see that I'm cutting in half, and some are getting cut into quarters as I move along in my cutting process. I found that when I cut them, it definitely cooks down better and faster than when I leave them whole. Now, as you see, I am rolling out my lemons. This is to make the squeezing process of the lemon juice a lot more easier. I pre-rinsed my lemons and now I'm just taking off the stickers that were left on. I took 1 lemon and cut it in half, and now as you can see, I took the other one whole and I am just gently zesting it into the berries just a little bit, just to get some presentation and a little zest from the lemon to make the taste a little more bright.
As you saw, I only used half of 1 of the lemons, and that is because I don't want to cook out too much of the lemon flavor. I want to keep 1.5 lemons for the last part. And what we're going to do with this mixture right here is we're going to pop it on the stove, and we're going to add about 4 tablespoons of water and stir it constantly on medium-high heat so that we could cook it down and make it more of like a jam compote kind of texture. And I'm going to show you how it comes out when I'm done stirring it on the stove. Let's do it. So here is the little berry lemon. I put 4 tablespoons of water into this, and then there's also a little bit of lemon zest in there, and I just popped on the heat. On my stove it is on 8, if you ever could see it. There you go. And then I'm just going to stir it. It's going to kind of bubble and it's going to start to break down, become like a compote, and I will revisit it when it's a little more cooked. All right, check it out. Look how awesome this is looking. So you want to give it a stir, and what I'm going to pop in next is actually just 1 tablespoon of organic light brown sugar. This is the kind of sugar I like to use, and if you want to use more or not at all, then that's totally up to you. That's what's so awesome about this recipe. It's really about your own personal taste. If you want just raspberries or just blueberries, or if you want no sugar, if you want more sugar, if you want more lemon flavor or less lemon flavor, it is so easy to just adjust, and it's not gonna ruin and destroy the recipe. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm just gonna take the heat down just a little bit to like between, so that would be 7. Alright, now that I showed you how it looked when we cooked, I'm moving fast because I don't want this to cool down too much so it starts to solidify a little bit and thicken. I want to keep it more loose right at the moment. So what we're going to do is now zest the rest of this lemon that we were zesting before. You don't want to zest a cut lemon or a squeezed lemon. It's pretty hard and you can usually just nick yourself. So I'm just going to zest this a little more into the mixture so I can cut the lemon and start adding more lemon juice. I'll probably grab another lemon and zest more into it. Alright, so we're going to add the rest of the lemon. We want to keep this thin because we want to freeze it, and then after it's fully freezed, we want to then scrape it. And you'll know what I'm talking about when we get there, and it's going to make sense why we don't want it to be thick. Okay, cut the other lemon. We're gonna add some tablespoons of water because we wanna add it as we go. We don't wanna just jump in and put too much in there. So, and never pour over anything that you're making. You never wanna pour over it. So I'm putting 2 in right now, and I'm gonna show you what it looks like with the 2 full lemons and 2 tablespoons of water popped into it. So this is what we got right now. And it's still not loose enough for my liking, so I'm going to add 2 more tablespoons of water, add more lemon zest, and then I'm gonna pop it into the pan. You can even taste it right now to see if you think it needs any more sugar. I mean, raspberries and blueberries are already sweet, and I think the 1 tablespoon of sugar is really a nice little extra balance of sweetness, but I'm also not somebody who likes something super, super sweet. All right, let's grab 1 more full lemon because you never want to zest a lemon that is cut or squeezed already. And I'm not, oh, you know what? I decided that I want to pour it into the tray first and then zest the lemon on top. So, here we go. I'm using my disposable tray because I have a very tiny freezer and it fits better and also has a lid. So here we go. Perfect. Don't want to leave any bit behind. This is gold, everybody. Oh my god, it's so good. Let's taste it again. That is so good. Love it. Is it on my face now? Alright, so we're gonna zest 1 more lemon on top, and then I'm going to then flip again to show you what it looks like in the tray. I'm a one-girl show here, you guys, so you can't get multiple angles at the same time. I'm not gonna zest this entire lemon either. This is kind of like a garnish now and just like a fun little visual to make it have a little pop. And lemon zest honestly makes everything better, always, even desserts. Oh my god, beautiful. Come in here, get a look. Here we are, ladies and gents. How beautiful and delicious does this look? So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna pop that top on and I'm gonna leave it in the freezer overnight. Hey guys, it is the next day and we are going to now open it because it's definitely frozen by now. And the condensation even frozen, oh my gosh. This smells so good. This is what it looks like now, nice and frozen. And all you need to do, I'm gonna use a little melon baller, and you can use whatever you want, as long as it's kind of like a sharp spoon. And you're gonna scrape, 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 scrape. I'm gonna bring you in nice and close so you can see what this looks like. Oh my gosh. So beautiful. Really nice color. And I love that I still have some chunks of large blueberries in here that didn't cook down all the way. And just like that, super simple, easy granita to make for your friends and family. It is definitely going to impress them while also making them very happy with a tasty, healthy, refreshing summer treat. Enjoy. When I am finished. Blooper.